Hello everyone. So today I'm going to show you the unboxing and the setup of the DW5000 Cajon pedal. This is the direct drive version. They have a cable version and they have a direct drive version. I've been using Cajon pedals for a while now, and I've tried various direct drives and various cables, and I've just not really been happy so far. And I'm really hoping that this is the one that gets the job done. So let's do some unboxing. So here it is. It comes in a really snazzy little black bag, DW bag, and let's take it out and set it up. So here we have the pedal mechanism with a very long baseboard, and this is what's going to direct connect to this part here. The Cajon sits here, and this is where the beater goes. They give you a bunch of parts and beaters and different linkages. I believe there's 3 different lengths of linkages for this product so that you can have it pretty tight or pretty far away depending on your setup. I'm gonna probably go for the longer one because I have a little attachment on the side of my Cajon called a Cajones, and so I need to be able to spread my right leg kind of far out of the way in order to access that on the side of the Cajon. So I'm probably gonna go for the longest linkage, so just gonna set everything up now. So before I set everything up, I'm going to show you what comes in the bag. You have this piece where the Cajon sits on and has the beater attachment. It comes with a beater. You get 2 different heads. One is rounded and the other is rounded, but it has a flat side to it. So it's like someone took a knife and went shk. Looks like that's exactly what they did. So you have one more of a flat surface and one more of a rounded surface. So you have 2 different heads for your bass drum beater. And then you have 3 different lengths of linkages. And it looks like just like the bar on kind of a double bass drum pedal. So you have a small, a medium, and a long linkage. And that all goes together like that. So that's the short, medium, and long, so you can get a little bit more length. So now we're gonna just try to put it all together and set it up. Okay, so here it is all set up. Like I said, I chose for the longer linkage, but they have 3 different lengths for different options. It also comes with 2 Allen keys. I was reading the information that comes with it, and the Allen keys allow you to set the pedal height. So you can, this is set pretty high right now. If I wanted to, I could set it lower as my starting point. So you can adjust that with an Allen key. And then also you can adjust the spring tension here. And then also, I think this is kind of brilliant. I haven't seen this on other pedals, but this little guy here allows you to adjust the angle. So if you wanted to sort of angle it more in towards the center of the drum, maybe, or to the side if you wanted, you have a lot of options here. So I'm gonna angle it just slightly, so on this Cajon I can hit more of the center. And then obviously you can adjust the height of the beater itself. What I really like about the DW line is it's, as far as I know, the only cajon pedal that starts the pedal very low. Well, starts where the beater comes out very low, which means that you can hit low or the center of the cajon, whereas other pedals, it's sort of, they've taken the idea of a bass drum pedal and mocked it up for a cajon, but then the beater hits pretty high. So two things about that. One is that you don't get as good a bass sound, especially if you have cables in the corners. So the higher up you go in the cajon, the more of a vibration you're going to get rather than a true bass tone. So the lower the drum and the center of the drum, you're going to get a really good bass sound. But with these, they start so low that you can really get that center or low in the cajon. So you can adjust this down pretty low, whereas the other cajon pedals, they hit very high. And the other thing is that it gets in the way of your hands. So if you're playing the cajon and playing the bass drum, the kick pedal with your cajon, sometimes that beater being so high on other pedals can get in the way of your playing. So I really like how low that this is. And this is made specifically for cajons, where a lot of other pedals, they're made for cajons, but they're modified from bass drum pedals. So I do like this. And let's check this out. Let's see how this works. The cool thing about this is, even though it's a direct linkage, you have a lot of, there's 2 points of hinging. So you have a hinge here and then you have a hinge here, which means that you can really play around with where this pedal is going, right? So if I want to have it off to the side here and angled out, I can do that, which is what I was hoping, because when I play my attachment here, I get my foot out of the way and I can still play my attachment. So I know I'm going to have to play around with the action. This is just right out of the box. That already feels better. I think I was too high on it or low on it. I mean, the action is incredible. I think it's the best action I've ever played on a cajon pedal before. You can get really tight 16ths. And the action is great. It's amazing. Yeah, and there's no latency at all. Like on some cable pedals, there's a little bit of squishiness that you get to a remote pedal with a cable. This has no squishiness at all. This is just like playing a bass drum. And I'll probably change out the beaters and try different cajons and see how it works. I'm gonna try one more with a different beater to see how it sounds on my other cajon. So let's give that a try. Be right back. So here's another cajon. It has a much better sound for bass, but then I have two different beaters here, and I have two more, but they're at different locations. I'm going to try them out later. I really like the LP soft cajon beater a lot. I use that one. And there's also like a little black tennis ball that I sometimes use. This one's a Meinl cajon beater. It comes with a direct cajon linkage. And here's just a fuzzy guy. See if we get a little lower, see how it sounds. I can already hear more bass from it, even starting a little lower. Yeah, this one gets a little bit more bass. Let's try the, and volume actually. I'm gonna try the other one. It's a lot more slappy, not as much bass. Definitely want to try out my other soft cajon beaters. Yeah, just trying, experimenting around with having a stop sound and an open sound on the cajon, seeing what this pedal can do. It's very responsive. Yeah, this is definitely my new favorite pedal right now. So there you go. There's just a little synopsis of the DW5000 series cajon pedal, but specifically the direct link, because they do have two different ones. They have the cable version and then they have the direct link version. And I've been using the cable version for a while now, but I feel like every time I do a concert, it gets a little bit stretched out, and it's starting now that I'm hitting the pedal and it's going all the way down and hitting the baseboard before it makes contact with the cajon. So I've heard that all you have to do is like you cut your losses and order a new cable, but they don't last that long. So this guy hopefully will last the long haul, and it packs up pretty sweet in this nice little bag from DW. There you go. Hope that helps. Thanks.